Hello guys, welcome back to Week Mix Media. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Enjoy today's update.
Hello lovely people, bless you for coming about Week Mix Media. Yeah, so today we do room King Paluta and have a Black Rasta and so come. Who last week Black Rasta, King Paluta and other pandit ekopimu United Showbiz no amoye discussion. Now discussion no and a combat say viral video King Paluta and NPP members are Vice President Dr. Baumia Ewumuno a topic on that platform. King Paluta can again say only or for business, then or say or park or campaigning ama political party be. And no, I be a whole topic on the media of Mama Fortune and Sanya Basani. No blasting King Paluta there, no more blasting. Or most of some in support say the bid only be to happen to the career in Ghana. Ya no any educated career. And no, sure, so not Black Rasta to be and a King Paluta. I can't go back in a Black Rasta and men being and Kashi and King Paluta. So on the show so and all Becca say after a year TV show no United Showbiz show no we take King Paluta no person catch said you know candidate and fuck the rest of the phone so to me say the oye no bit ma the carrier na daddy ma King Paluta say King Paluta ebufu kakra oh no then you show no so there I feel no better on one kasa show so to money King Paluta a person will take you show if you fear you do room or reaction ever concerning the summer Black Rasta and the about to get King Paluta.
In fact, I was on the show that King Paluta spoke, and I intended to speak with him after the program was over. Unfortunately, he was taken ill and he left. I do not know if I should still say this or I should try and get in contact with his manager and speak to him privately. But for the love I have for the man who said he's been an underground artist for 17 solid years, I'm going to keep a big chunk of what I'm going to say to myself and get in contact with the manager. I truly love him. I truly love him. Now, things like this can crush a man's career. To say that the vice president is the vice president of the country, therefore you decided to go because he's a big man and therefore he represents the nation. Did you also look at the other side that he is campaigning? And for that matter, he is a political flag-bearing candidate who is looking for votes. Did you ask yourself, all 17 years that you've been underground, did he ever look for you? You probably were not even known to him in his wildest dreams. So you must understand that there's a reason he's inviting you now, because you've made a hit. A song that is touted as the biggest in Ghana. Therefore, be careful where you go. My brother, I saw comments after the performance of King Paluta on social media. They are not palatable comments. It hurts me that being underground for 17 years, you will throw away the hard work just like that because of some lying candidate. Do you know how many meetings I have been invited to and I didn't? How many high-profile political meetings? Some of them were even supposed to be behind doors. I didn't go. You could be recorded. Anybody could see it. Be even true to yourself. My brother, I heard King Paluta say, if Mahama invites him, he would also go. Eish. The good thing is that, or the bad thing is that, depending on how you say it, once you have been seen to relate to one political candidate, the other candidate will never invite you. You have taken sides already. My dear brother, King Paluta, as I said, I'm going to keep the big chunk to myself. Your career is still at stake and intact. If I were you, You know what I'll be doing? How do you say that it was coincidence? You were invited. You were on your way to meeting him. And then the vice president was then. How did it become a coincidence? You were on your way to meeting him. And then you met him. Please. I respect your 17 years underground, and I want you to continue being there because I think you are very conscious. And I think that you are somebody that I would like to support. In fact, I believe it was somebody else. Look at how the careers of a lot of these guys ended because of some of these political endorsements. Unless you probably are Shatawale, you may have to stand well. Shatawale is probably the only artist who has been on the platform singing for Mahama and still relevant. A lot of the other people, they have gone down the drain. It's not by magic. The people are so emotionally charged. Paluta, when you visit a political candidate, you are directly or indirectly endorsing him. Your fans are going to follow up. That is why we are told that people who are so famous and in the creative industry are not allowed to promote certain products because your fans sometimes follow you without thinking. Anything you do, they say yes to that and follow. Can you imagine Shatawale coming out and saying, let's go, all SM, let's go and attack Nana Akufo-Addo? Do you know how many people will come out? It will be worse than Al-Qaeda. There are fans who are ready to lay down their lives. Before they realize what they are doing, it will be too late. All because it's a kind of a spirit that follows these people when it comes to these fan bases. I've been there before. In the days when I was so much in love with Kimono, now he's gone home and I still love him. Anything Kimono said I should do. In my heydays, I will not think twice. As I said, I'm going to keep the rest of it. I'm going to call you and go into detail and speak with you. I wish you all the best with your career, and I wish you all the best. We are going to discuss. We will see how we can deal with this. In the interim, it's been the Blackport.
Thank you very much for staying true about Medusa and so we in the way is a Black Rasta and also a catcher King Paluta right after the show. Then the man was only need to one show so and all cast answering me now. Wait to me and catch and channel. I've been able to one more better now so I've been a kick and the so I saw some way I will in and go so continue show so United Showbiz show so but now and then it's one face to face what I say and I'll take you through some of the reaction ever. Obviously, he is coward and fearful. He couldn't utter this nonsense in front of him. The good thing is that any artist who associate themselves with NPP keeps growing. In fact, as of today, his Instagram followers have increased by 30K after that show on UTV in Shining Star. When he and Sama will be anybody, Mark Go, what I say, and so anybody. You move on to the next reaction. This one, King K say, what he is saying is real. From the day I watched that interview, I don't remember hearing Paluta's song in my surroundings. So according to King K, he say, after that interview, let me say King Paluta in China soon when the man temo. So Obia BDD say, I won't even bother to listen cause he couldn't say into his face what I say. So I'm not say Black Rasta a hypocrite. I didn't think any Paluta and the money man can't tell. I had an original show so I can cancel answer me in that. We say Ghana port. I say Ghana remembers. I say King Paluta performed for Afrafanto and nobody had a problem. Musicians have been performing for political and dignitaries. Some even throw full support behind a party. And is singing for Bahomia that you want to draw the line. See, I'm not for performing. Your artists will be written out. I'm making reference of I'm not performing. I'm a political party. What you say? I don't cry. No career still in me. Then you got to oh be meeting. I want us. I want to no money for to be no. And I ask him. So sikapa Lucia say just because he didn't associate himself with Mahama. So also can say enti saa nsɛm a Black Rasta king enti nka ɔne Mahama nso na ehyia yɛ ka saa nsɛm mu nyina kebeba ka Black Rasta bɛso camera si n'anim abɛtena ne show so akeka nsɛm mu yi a ɔkeka kyerɛ Paluta yi ana obi so question na obi sa no okay Mandela say big man, what you just said about him is pure nonsense. Should the president invite you to his office, will you turn down the invitation? We will always be Africans. Nonsense, black mentality. Have you thought of possibility that he also used the VP to grow his brand? Nonsense. So we say, have you thought of say you see a president in this image and they are promoting the brand? So because after that show, after meeting with Dr. Baumia, vice president, we follow us increase. Meaning say a good thing for King Paluta, a win for King Paluta. And you know that now as people the win, one can say they are going to fall as they grow. What is saying? Some of the reaction are popping up. Reaction is also ultimately taking through. Some of them and we are going through. Also, what we share was saying concerning what Black Rasta has come out to say, about King Paluta associating as a meeting the vice president. Leave you comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, not any on notification bell. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed, share my phone in your corner and show you. That's a piece of pass it through. Me Andy. My crowd. Bye bye.
Yo. It's your boy Cocky Smart. So we will pay entertainment news or trending news and cover Week Mix Media obey the correct amount. Hey, do my be na wall. Mr. Wani you cancel me power chow. Subscribe my. Say the bay the BB up to ma ubenya. Why? Me say.